Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the DadBod channel. As you guys know, this is not the original DadBod channel. That channel has been taken down. It was taken down this last Saturday morning, so right here at the beginning of January. Great way to start off the new year. It was taken down on the 3rd. January 3rd, I lost my YouTube channel. That was years of work. And so over the last few days, I've been really analyzing, the whole DadBod business really is what it is. It's been a business for me. I've developed this over the last many years, and it's turned into quite a good business venture for me. I've helped a lot of people to get in better shape, to better their lives in multiple ways. I've received literally hundreds of emails and comments from people over the years about how I've done everything from save their lives, save their health, save their marriages, help them create better futures, all that kind of stuff. And it's been great to help people out and get that kind of feedback. In the process, though, I've made pretty good money. I've done this as a full-time career for almost 5 years now. It's been an amazing experience for me to build up on social media and to help so many people in the process with the information I've shared in my video content. It's unfortunate to lose all that, but that's the process of life and development. Everything has a season. Things come, things go. It's just part of life. You can work on something your whole life and have it taken away in the blink of an eye. I've experienced that many times in my life, and this isn't the first time. It won't be the last time. And I'm just going to keep going. So, over the last few days, I've really been analyzing other content creators who are successful in this niche to see what they're doing, the kind of content they're producing, how they're posting to social media so that they're not getting banned and that kind of thing. So it's really been an eye-opening experience for me to have this overview of social media across the board, all platforms, and see the content that's successful in this niche and how it's produced and how it's published. And I'll tell you guys, it's really disappointing to see what's happened to this industry over the last few years. I'm I hate to talk well of myself. I'm not the kind of person to brag about who I am or my capabilities or any of that kind of stuff. This is going to be me just being completely real. I've completely cut alcohol out of my life for several months, and this is the second time in over 3 months that I've had any alcohol at all. So I'm a little bit buzzed right now, and so I'm just going to let you guys hear what I have to say when it comes to this industry and the way things have gone. Just a second here. So when I started on YouTube, my channel was published in 2014. I was literally one of the very first guys to post YouTube videos talking about SARMs and peptides. My videos were largely inspired by More Plates, More Dates. A lot of times I was trying these products before he even posted a video talking about them. And so every piece of content I've produced up until now talking about these products is 100% my own knowledge and research on these products. Up until this point, I have never promoted a company unless I have actually tried their products on myself and have actual experience related to those products that I can talk about. There have been a few times I've done product discussions where I talked about a product I had not tried yet. For example, some SARMs that are not available and have not been available. I've talked about some of the research behind those. I've talked about some other products that I've never tried on myself, but I've always disclosed that in my content. But all of the products I've actually talked about and shared affiliate links for are things that I have tried myself. I have never posted a company's affiliate link on my landing page unless I have personally tried their product. I want you guys to understand that before I go any further in this video. To me, creating this channel was all about helping other guys not fall into the same predicament that I fell into. And that being way back in early 2006, 2007, 2008 era, I started taking Superdrol, which was an oral steroid. It's probably the most powerful oral steroid. You guys have heard me talk about this in my content before on YouTube. And well, I'm going to be honest, it gave me absolutely phenomenal results, right? But there wasn't any information about it online at the time, and it's been reclassified as an actual steroid. It's a banned substance, all that kind of thing. It's a Schedule 3 anabolic. So that was taken off the market. Now, there were a number of side effects that I experienced while taking that, and that's really what inspired the start of me sharing my experiences on YouTube, because at the time, nobody else was doing it. I was taking products, literally you could walk into GNC and buy Superdrol back then. It was amazing, along with Jacked, the original Jack pre-workout. That stuff was amazing as well. It was basically meth in a powder. It was the best pre-workout ever made, and I experienced all these different supplements because I just love working out. I love seeing what supplements can do to a human body and how they affect the human body. And so ultimately, the super draw caused me to get gynecomastia, and I couldn't understand why. I couldn't figure out why. I took an estrogen blocker with the super draw, and that didn't slow it down or reverse the gyno as it was developing. And it was only years later, after I had to get surgery and get it cut out, and I started going through clinical research and digging into all the various pathways of hormones and doing blood tests on myself, that I finally realized the issue was that my body was producing too much prolactin. And Superdrol is known for producing an elevated prolactin level after the cycle ends, and that is what caused my gynecomastia. And so when I've talked about these products, I already said that I haven't promoted any products I haven't tried on myself. Okay. I want you guys to understand that. But when I talk about them, it comes from the aspect of me actually experiencing utilizing these products on myself. So there's that element to it. There's also the element of I spent hundreds, literally hundreds of hours reading clinical research on every one of these products I've talked about. If there's clinical research out there, I found it and I read it. And so when I created content around these products, I had a fundamental understanding in a textbook format of how this product worked on paper. And then I had the personal experience of actually utilizing it on myself and then sharing that content on YouTube. And as you guys know, that YouTube channel is now gone. Thankfully, I have all the content backed up. It's about 1.5 terabytes of video content that I produced over the years, and it is backed up on my computer. As you guys know, if you've found my channel and seen the link in my previous videos that I posted, I'm moving all that content over to school. You guys can find me over there. I will be continuing to share that content, both the old and the new content on school. So please join that group. It's free. It's going to be 100% free. I am not going to charge for people to be on school getting this content. It's not your fault that YouTube has decided to start going after content creators, sharing their experience. Um, I can understand somewhat that they have content moderation, whatever, like they have a certain, this private company, they have a certain aura they want to project. They really enjoy brain rot content for kids, for example. And that's the kind of stuff they want to see on YouTube now. It's gone from a beneficial tool where people could get on there and share how to fix a problem to now it's, basically turned into an entertainment medium of people sharing just brain rot content. Anyway, I divulged. So it's come down to my YouTube got taken away this last Saturday. It's been 6 days since my YouTube channel got taken down. And I've been doing a lot of self analysis and analysis of the market as a whole when it comes to this industry because I want to continue helping people. And over the last couple of years, I haven't really produced much content because there hasn't been a need to. I, for one, haven't been utilizing any new products. Number two, the stuff that I produce is usually my, you know, the the culmination of the information I've collected over the years and sharing that information. So I didn't really have much new content to produce over the last couple of years because I wasn't getting any new experiences. I didn't have anything fresh to share, and so I wasn't creating content unless I had something to say that was really relevant. I didn't need to do that. I had enough revenue coming in off of YouTube and off the affiliate links. Once again, thank you guys very much for doing that. It's helped you guys out in saving money by utilizing those affiliate links, and at the same time it's supported a very nice lifestyle for myself. I'm not wealthy by any means, but I do have a very comfortable lifestyle, and so I've really appreciated that. And the continuity of that lifestyle is secured, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not here begging for help or any of that kind of thing. I've taken other steps outside of YouTube to kind of secure my income, so I'm not trying to go off on that part of things. But looking at what's become popular in this niche, like I said at the beginning of this video, has really become concerning to me over the last few days of analyzing what's popular on social media. And it's really frustrating because, like I already said in this video, my content came off of personal experience and a fundamental on paper education of clinical research related to those products. So I wasn't just talking out my rear end. Nothing I talked about in my videos was scripted. Everything was 100% fresh out of my brain into video content presented to you guys. And, I gained a pretty good following off of that. And so I appreciate that. But now looking at this new market, everything is scripted. That is one problem with AI. Like AI is a wonderfully powerful tool. If you guys haven't seen, I created this last week. I created a brand new landing page where I took every single company I'm an affiliate for, put in my affiliate Well, actually, I didn't have to do that. I simply went to this AI platform that I found. Actually, somebody pointed it out to me. I took this AI platform and I said, okay, I'm an affiliate for these companies. Here's my affiliate URL for these companies. I want you to take every single company, every single product, and compile them into a list based on price. And so, if you guys have seen my new price comparison landing page, it's every company that I'm an affiliate for and every product that they have with my discount codes calculated in there based on categories. So there's SARMs, peptides, support products, and nootropics. They're all listed out there. So those are all the affiliate links. And no, I haven't tried all of those, but those are all companies that I trust based on my own research into their reputation. And I have not promoted them because I have not taken all of their products. Okay, so I've only promoted specifically products that I have taken up to this point. That landing page changes up things a little bit because people are looking for stuff that I haven't tried before, and so it's included on that landing page. And I'm going to be completely honest about that. But so many of these people who are very big on social media platforms are clearly reading off a ChatGPT script. It's so easy for some person to get on ChatGPT and have it create them a script that they can read through. And I've seen it. Almost every big content creator in this niche right now is reading a ChatGPT script. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. There's a couple of big guys on Instagram right now. I was looking at their profiles tonight, where they're in the 1, 2, 3 million follower category. Like these are big Instagram channels in this niche. And sure, they claim to be doctors, but you can clearly watch their eyes. They're reading off of a script when they're creating this content. They probably have never taken the product they're talking about. They probably have no clinical research review behind them. They're simply reading a script that was compiled off of AI. And it's really frustrating to see the following that they've gained, people who think these people are legitimate and can believe the information they're being given. Yes, it might be good because ChatGPT, especially if you're paying for a pro version, can give you some phenomenal information. Like it is so good at finding research and creating scripts based off of legitimate facts, right? It's very good. It's a very powerful tool. But once again, that goes back to these guys probably have never taken these products. They probably have no personal experience taking these products, and they've probably never read a clinical research article related to the product. And so it's completely a fabricated community that's developed over the last couple of years. And like I said, it's at the beginning of the video, it's really sad to see this community divulge into something like that, where all these young people are out there buying these products based off somebody reading an AI script. That's really what it boils down to. You got these people out there with millions of followers that are reading an AI script, and these young people are out there buying products based on an AI script that some expert, who's only an expert because he has a big social media following, and now he's an expert because he's got a social media following. And so you got all these young people out there following the information that they're giving them is just based off a chat GPT script. It's really what this industry has devolved into. It's really frustrating to watch it happen. And like I said, I'm moving over to school. So all my content's going to be getting uploaded over there. Like I said, I have over 1.5 terabytes of video content. So it's going to take a while for me to get that uploaded. I'm obviously having to do one video at a time. So going back through all that content and uploading things one video at a time is very time consuming. It takes about 30 minutes per video on average by the time I go through there and get the new title and the new description and put everything together and then uploads. It's very time consuming. So it's going to take a while for me to build out the school platform with all of the content. I do have it subcategorized into SARMs, peptides, etc. So the videos related to that specific niche will be in those specific categories over on school. So if you guys follow me there, like I said, it's going to be free for you forever. That content will be living on school. So I think that's enough of my rant for tonight. I just want to throw out there that it's really disappointing to see what the industry has divulged into, and hopefully, I know a lot of people, literally thousands of people have benefited from my content over the years, and I'm glad that I've been able to do that. It's just unfortunate to see this younger generation, and it's not even just the young generation. There's a lot of middle-aged people out there, especially with the emergence of these peptides that are associated with weight loss. Like these were things before big pharma ever talked about them. Like they've been available for 10 years or more on some of these websites, and people never paid any attention to them until big pharma started selling it as a prescription product for weight loss, and people realized how outrageously priced it was. And so they started looking for third party sources like the companies that I had been working with previously who already sold the product, and then they're finding it, etc. And so all these young social media influencers or even middle aged ones have blown up on an industry that's existed for a very long time that I've talked about for years, almost a decade, or more in some cases. Um, and it's really unfortunate to see all these people taking advice off a ChatGPT script from somebody who has no experience utilizing the product on themselves. So take that with a grain of salt. That's me on a halfway buzz for the first time in 3 months. Little rant, and hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys will find me over on school. And thank you guys for listening to my little rant. And I will see you guys over on school. Everything I post on YouTube from this point forward is most likely going to be old content that I'm recycling and putting back on there simply to find my old audience and try to move them back over to school. So wish me luck in that. I hope you all have an amazing 2026 as a year. I hope you all have the very best of success in every aspect of your lives. Once again, thank you guys for the years and years of support and following and utilizing the affiliate links. It's helped you guys save some money. Hopefully, I've benefited each of you in some kind of way. And thank you all very much, and I will see you later. Take care.